Hi, how y'all doing? It's Monday, October 21st, about 1:30 p.m. as of recording this video. Brief update. I am going in for surgery this afternoon. Not anything too bad. Bone biopsy came back, and there's no osteomyelitis in my heel, in the calcaneus. It's just cellulitis in the tissue. There is a little osteomyelitis on the stumps of the first and fifth metatarsal bones in my foot. So big toe, little toe, used to be. And Doc's gonna go in there and clean that out. And then hopefully I can go home tomorrow or the next day. Hopefully this infection doesn't spark back up again. I don't know what I'm going to do about the antibiotics. I know they're going to want me on IV antibiotics, and it was very hard for me to deal with that at home before. Try a different regimen, different drug, I don't know. But I can't afford to go back into the rehab right now. I've got too much I've got to do, too much I've got to get done. I still got to try to get my eyes sorted out. Seeing like I do is maddening. And I've got to be able to drive. I can't not drive. It's still been a pain for my folks to come out here constantly to take me to the store, take me to doctor's appointments. I can get transport through Council on Aging from my insurance to go to doctor's appointments, but they always come in a regular short bus, and my driveway is so long they can't get up and down my driveway. It's long and it's narrow, and it's difficult for me to get out to the road on my crutch. I can do it, but it's very taxing. Other than that, everything's okay. My folks been coming out and taking me to and from. They brought me here. They're needing tires on their Jeep, though. They're all old and worn out. Don't have money to replace them when it comes due. So we end up having to push them to their utmost limit. And we had my mom's Jeep had a flat. As we were leaving my driveway last Tuesday to come here, fortunately I had some complete wheels up in the yard from other projects, and had some off an old Ford Ranger that fit the Jeep, and between me and my dad we were able to get it changed. It was a struggle, and my dad did most of it because I just can't get down there on the ground with this damn crutch. I'm so glad I didn't sell my battery-powered impact gun. I got a Cobalt 24 volt max half-inch impact gun that my beautiful ex-wife bought me for a birthday many years ago, and that thing has been put through its paces over the years. But I can take it out in the yard, or I have taken it to junk yards and broke the lugs off an F-250 that had been setting for a long time with nary a struggle. And I am so thankful I didn't sell that thing. I thought about it. But neither me nor my dad could wrestle a lug wrench right now. So we got that changed, and they went from a tire that was done to a tire that's about done. This one that we put on there is my mom says it starts to vibrate the front end when she gets up to about 50. Usually when you get wobble at a certain speed, that means you've dropped a weight from the wheel and it's no longer balanced. But the tire is old, very old, and there's a good bit of dry rot. So we're trying to get a tire now from Walmart. They have the cheapest new tires in Putnam County, where my folks live. I grew up on used tires. I don't think I ever bought a new tire until I was in my mid-late 30s. But used tires aren't as prevalent anymore as they once were. There's only like one used tire shop in Palatka, which is the biggest town in Putnam County where they live. And used tires aren't that cheap anymore. And then you're taking a chance because you may not have a good one, but they're not cheap and they're not warranted either. You buy a used tire, you pay your money, you take your chance. So they're going to try to get a tire at Walmart out there today or tomorrow. My dad had a specialist appointment, I think, for a specialty MRI for his head in Jacksonville today, and they had to reschedule it because there's no way you can drive to Jacksonville from where they live at 50 miles an hour. Going too slow, you're just as much, if not more, of a road hazard than people going too fast. And everybody goes too fast nowadays. For them to come from where they live to here in St. Augustine, they gotta pick up State Road 207 in East Palatka. And that's about a 25 mile ride, give or take, to get to St. Augustine. And the speed limit, except for going through a couple of small towns on 207, is 65. Nearly everybody does at least 75, 85. A lot of people do more, 90 over. And got these dumbasses that don't know how to drive. They're driving too fast. And they're not even paying attention to the road. They're playing on their phones. And here's my folks going along at 50 miles an hour to get out here to me. And I'm terrified that some absolute manure for brains idiot doing 20 miles over the speed limit, looking at his phone, is going to plow into him. So, I've used money that I had set aside to try to get this water issue straightened out, to get them a tire, and hopefully they don't turn my water off. It's always something. But I'm still alive and still going, and only have to lose a little bit more. I'm not happy about losing anymore, but gotta lose a little bit more. You would think with all this damn medical technology they got nowadays, they would have finally found a way to treat osteomyelitis without removing the bone. But no. You always got to give something to get better. Shit tons of money, and I've probably given a pound of flesh, if not more, by now. And now gotta give a little bit more. So we'll see how it goes on the other side. I'll let y'all know how it went, probably tomorrow. Last time I went under, I had a hell of a time coming out of it. Slept good, though. I'll at least get to say I can sleep good this afternoon, because I can't sleep worth a damn in the hospital. But yeah, I'll post another update probably tomorrow. Let y'all know how the surgery went, when I can go home. Thank you all so much for continuing to be here and follow me in my pathetic existence. I know I shouldn't talk like that, but God, it feels that way. It feels that way. Thank you for all your kind words and well wishes and prayers and whatnot, as always. Thank you for all your comments. I'm gonna post the GoFundMe link in the description, as I always do, but as I've said before, I know there's a lot of people out there, especially right now, that need help more than I do, and I have never counted on or relied on the GoFundMe. When I get donations, I am massively grateful, and I can't tell you how much it helps. But I'm far from trying to rely on that sort of thing. You know, I just basically posting the link in there right now, just in case somebody decides they want to donate. You know, I've had people ask in the comments before for the link when I didn't post it in the description, so I just post it. And if you do decide you'd like to donate, thank you so very much. Believe me, it helps. But by no means am I begging for it or trying to say it's life and death or anything like that. I'm not quite that bad off yet. Knock on wood. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.